Part two, how to make a marketing machine for your artwork in your basement, in your grandmother's basement that she lets you paint for free. So I cleaned up the floor. I got rid of this furniture you saw in the previous video. And I have about 600 of those big paintings, you understand? As a professional artist, you will accumulate a lot of artwork and it will sell. You understand? 20-year-old paintings, they sell, they sell, they sell. In fact, one of the greatest wisdoms I can teach you after 40 years of exhibition experience and selling in the United States for 30 years now, yes, since 97, full-time artist, everything sells. The stupidest sketch, like you sketch something, like you went outside. Well, I didn't go outside. My studio was facing the lake. So winter, cold, sells like hot potatoes. All of these landscapes from the winter sold out. Well, this one I keep for myself. I need to leave something for myself. And this is epic, serious. This is something, this one, between cosmology, then the next step, astrobiology, with all this organic, as you see. And then I added those spray effects years later. You understand? So this painting witnessed many steps of evolution, of an idea, transformation of an idea of infinite cosmos, infinite space, into origins of life. A few years later, I learned about astrobiology, and I was amazed that life can exist inside asteroids, inside comets. Bacteria can happily eat rock as they do on planet Earth and, live happily ever after. And then the spray paint, I designed this new series of paintings, sold out, but here it doesn't have a lot of spray, you understand? Here you still see this astrobiology from 10 years earlier, you understand? The astrobiology, the flying dicks, didn't sell, okay? Everybody loves it. You will have paintings. People will come to your show. And by the way, it's any side up. You understand? I paint on the floor, flat. And I walk around the painting. So there is no defined bottom. Unless it's a landscape, unless it's a flowers. Then, there's a bottom. It doesn't have to be. I can paint flowers throughout the space. Look at usage of the fabric. Vinyl fabric, very UV resistant, fire resistant from Broadway shows. And here are stripes. Stripes sell. You understand? You can tattoo it on your left arm. I should tattoo it on my left arm. Stripes sell. A second formula, horizontal paintings sell 80% comparison to vertical paintings out of all paintings market. So I think I can bring another 20 pieces from outside. They're all protected. They're all sealed with acrylic paint on the back. You understand? There is no danger. And linen canvas is Belgian, very expensive. So it cost me $400 to stretch a thing like this, maybe more, $600. It was $400 20 years ago. When you store the paintings, most important is that they stay as vertical as possible. So after you build up this pile, you need to start putting those bubble wrap, thick layers to separate them like half an inch so there is ventilation. You understand? So they need to breathe, okay? So they don't get screwed, so there is no mold. All of the secrets I'm sharing with you, I'm imagining you're really aspiring artist. Well, it will take you many years to learn what I'm teaching you, what I'm, sharing with you. This is another business idea. It started actually before my wedding. I took my mother's black and white photograph and I put it in a vase. And the man, very famous South African filmmaker, is a friend of mine, Scotty. We call him Scotty, but that's his last name actually. He retired now. He's back in South Africa. And he loved that painting. And he didn't charge us for videography. 20 years experience, Austrian news. He's like the best cameraman in Washington, D.C. Made my wedding film. And we made 300 copies, sent it to the guests. I have a bunch of copies. And so I gave him this painting with my mother. And I have photograph somewhere, right? I just love the guy. Later, he sold a bunch of works on paper to some journalists from Austria, from some other countries. I forgot. Very pretty anchor ladies. Usually, he knows a lot of anchor ladies. Signing a painting is a very sensitive issue. What I love about this, I didn't repaint it. This is my middle daughter when she was a kid. Now she graduated college. She's doing very well. This infinite, you see this puddle? So behind this cactus, they're not even very erotic as usual, there is this infinite complexity of organic substance that creates, well, supposed to be a wall behind. But this wall is actually more organic than the cactus. And definitely more organic than this blue fabric. You understand? So the substance of space behind becomes alive. And this is the magic of being an artist. Computers don't think like that. Human mind thinks of something ridiculous. I even didn't think of it. It just happened. I let it happen because I'm a gravitationalist, because I paint flat on the floor. So I use the forces of gravity, allowing paint, many colors, 2 colors, selected colors, very, very original colors, to mix by themselves, by creating these infinite shapes and color combinations. Mother Nature did this. I didn't do this. But my intention was allowing Mother Nature to do that. So it's the same philosophy as Jackson Pollock. I don't think he was so deep. But Japanese brush painting, you have to understand, they inhale and exhale. They read erotic poetry, and the brush is writing or painting something very amazing while the guy is reading the poetry or while the lady is playing music for him. It's very deep. If you can achieve this level of mind control of your brush when it comes in and out, like inhalation, exhalation, you actually will be breathing and chanting like Aum, pranayam. You can. I chant when I paint. I sing Russian songs, folk songs. I know a lot of poetry. And then it stops. My mind stops singing and everything. I lose my mind. I'm painting flat on the floor. I'm walking around, usually naked, usually in the summertime. Very hot. I'm splashing myself with water. It's the whole fucking show. When my girlfriend comes, she wants to fuck 10 times a day because she has this naked boyfriend covered with dirt, with paint. And I'm allowing the universe to be expressed through me. Okay? By letting go my mind, by clearing my mind and allowing my paint to flow out of me like blood, like juices of consciousness. Paint becomes my consciousness because the colors express my feelings. The shapes express my ideas. The idea was what? Flowers. What are the colors? Oh, the colors are the feelings about those flowers, about that landscape, about those flowers, about this idea of astrobiology. I made it funny. I made it look like flying dicks. But at the same time, it was in the middle of cactus, successful paintings. Cactus sold. Oh my God, cactus in vases like this. I have only drawings left. Everybody buys them because they look like dicks in a vase. And you have many different sizes. People love them. Oh, fuck, man.